Hello, hello, hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome to the Saturday show here at JJ's Cryptic Corner. How's everyone doing today? Let's get right into it, guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh. Here we go. There we go. I'm still getting used to the new setup. I got my two screens set up. Totally not used to it. But everything should be smooth sailing from here. Hopefully. Offset JJ can't steal my charts. No 8-hour capabilities, LMAO. The 8 hours just the 4 hour with less candles. Hops doesn't know simple math. Oh no! And mine's free, which means I get to buy more SNEC, which is up 2.65% today. Very lovely. Looking for some more upside from these coins, guys. Let's do a quick update on our liquidation points. Bitcoin's currently trading at 95,334 and 81 cents. Let's do a quick refresh. Go to symbol, go to 12-hour. This feels weird because of how nice and easy, and this is tripping me out. I don't have to turn all the way around to look at my laptop and stuff. I got two screens right in front of me. The mic is set up nicely. I don't know. Everything's I'm excited. I'm excited. I'll stop gushing about it for a minute though. We got a lot of liquidations that just happened, it looks like. Very cool. We got 27 million sitting at 95,769. Let's go put that up there. Okay. And that's a little guy. So let's make that regular size. And then after that, the next biggest one is 48, it looks like, which is at 96,182. Okay. And then below us, we got 94,322. And then we got a big boy at 93,771. Okay. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Let's make this one a little bit bigger. There we go. Very nice. Guys, let me know how the camera looks, like my face cam. And I guess let me know the quality of the stream itself. The charts and everything should look nice, but the face cam in particular is what I fixed last night because Drew said it looked like doo-doo for him. So I want to make sure it doesn't look like doo-doo for anybody. Let's see. Bitcoin's looking great. We got 3 hits to the downside. Currently, each one is higher than the last. 1, 2, 3 higher highs. Or I'm sorry, higher lows. So we do have a trend. We have a prevailing trend at the moment, which is an uptrend. It looks lovely. I'm excited. John, still MIA, but last we heard from him, he said he was looking for $110,000 Bitcoin by tomorrow, actually, I believe. Is that correct? Yes, December 29th. So we'll see if that comes to fruition or not. It could. It very well could. The time that we broke, I don't know actually if we've had a move that big yet. How long was this? From here, that was on the 10th, and then it turned into the 11th. So I'd say the 11th maybe. John said everything is fine in my opinion. I agree, John. Hoff said Aave and Curve look good. We'll take a look at those in a minute. Let's go through our charts. ETH. Oh, he's talking about the stream. Does it look good? Is anything fuzzy at all for you guys? Just let me know. I need honesty. Don't blow smoke up my ass. That doesn't help anybody. My mustache is out of control. I gotta get my beard oil or something. All right. Ethereum, 3412. and 80 cents. Same situation as Bitcoin. We got a prevailing uptrend. 3 hits to the downside. Each one looks different. We got Adam, we got Eve, and then what is this? Steve? It's like a little mix of both. Looks a little funky. SOL is up 6.1%. Very nice. Also prevailing uptrend. 3 hits to the downside. Higher lows each time. Total 3 up 2.6%. Same situation. Prevailing uptrend. Higher lows. Looking great. We did lose a trillion, so that's going to be a challenge to break back above 1 trillion again. So we'll see. We'll see how long that takes. John said, "Have I ever given anyone the impression, literally ever, that I won't tell you your shit is trash if it's trash?" That's fair. That's true. Hoff said, "HBAR, I should have FOMO'd up to 30 cents again." Yeah, HBAR is flying. Digi said, "What up? Can't believe I missed the stream last night. I'm doing pretty good with sand." Nice. We'll take a look at sand. Yeah, guys. Hoff's. Let me know about ADA and Curve once we're done going through the charts. And then Digi, let me know about sand. We got the daily close contest coming up in 47 minutes. So we got plenty of time for everything. Others dominance, same exact situation. 3 hits to the downside, higher lows, looking good. Cardano up 2%. This one's a little bit different. This little trough right here did not get as low as the rest of the market. I don't know what that means. We got Adam, we got Eve, and then we got whatever this is. A Doris? I don't know what you want to call it. It's looking like one of those janky inverse head and shoulders, though, which is what we had here, which makes me a little concerned because we got a big breakdown there before. But that's also what we had here, which was bullish. Break to the upside. So we'll see if that plays out, turns into anything. At the moment, we seem to have some kind of upper resistance line. So I'd like to see Cardano kind of get back into the 90s and hang out there. That would make me a little more comfortable at the moment. Snack looking great, outperforming pretty much the entire altcoin market. I think the only thing that's been performing better than Snack year to date is Pepe. XRP up 2.12%, very nice. Same situation as ADA. The center trough was not as low as the rest of the market. Same weird chart setup. HBAR just does not care about any kind of dumpy situation. HBAR has been flying. It's been doing a SUI. HQZ said, "Can't wait till September." Shit, December is over. Yeah. It's getting close. I did point out with Bitcoin dominance that Bitcoin was going to steal the show in December. I thought that Bitcoin dominance was going to pump with it, but that didn't seem to be the case. Or maybe it was. I said at the beginning of December, I said Bitcoin dominance is going to steal the show. I was looking for a new high. We didn't quite get that. But Bitcoin dominance very much did steal the show for a majority of December. And now it's altcoin's turn. I do think that this is how it's going to play out. I think it's going to play out beautifully like this. I think that was the peak. That was the last peak for Bitcoin dominance before the prevailing downtrend, which we've technically already started. I'm sure it's just going to go like this, and it's just going to dance around this line for forever. But I think it's time for alt season now. Because if you look at this right here, this sharp breakdown, that's kind of what's happening right now. It's just less sharp. This is Bitcoin's last-ditch effort to not be irrelevant. And I'm sure it's not going to be irrelevant. Everyone and their brother wants some Bitcoin right now, but people are going to start stacking altcoins. It's a psychological thing. I remember my mom, every time I brought up Bitcoin, I was like, "You should buy some Bitcoin." She's like, "How much is it?" And I would be like, 25 grand. And she's like, "Oh, that's too much money. I can't afford that." People don't want to buy a small slice of the pie. They want a whole piece. They want a whole pie. You're not going to show up at the party and be like, "I brought some pie," and it's like a couple of slices. You're going to show up with a whole pie. So when they are educated about altcoins, they're just going to ape into altcoins. HQZ said, "Only people that care about Bitcoin are boomer maxis." I'm not going to disagree with you. But we have to be nice to them right now because they kind of are holding altcoins nuts in their hands right now. Polkadot got a little bit bullish for a second. Broke back above this lower trend line resistance. Actually, it's kind of breaking above it again. So we're looking for some nice recovery out of Polkadot, I'm hoping. SUI SUI also broke below its lower trend line, which has been holding beautifully for the longest time. Could be a fake out bear trap. I would love to see that bouncing off of maybe the 390 or 3. This is almost 4, bouncing off of the $4 area. I'm excited to see what SUI does, because I feel like SUI has just been melting faces since like day one of 2024, and it's been awesome. C actually looks interesting. You got your Adam Eve, and then it denied, and now it's like this is the same setup as everything else, but this is pretty flat up here. This is almost entirely flat. And then down here, it's got the same setup as XRP and Cardano, where this center trough didn't go down nearly as low as the other two. But the one on the right doesn't look like it's nearly as low either. Like, this could be an anomaly, and it's holding 41 cents very strong. That's quite impressive. Cashapp still incredibly flat. It's impressive how flat this price action is. I don't know if it's being suppressed or what's happening, but it is what it is. Cashapp is chilling below 13, chilling below 14. I would love to see it get back above 14 and then continue to the upside. It does look like Hoff's favorite pattern, which could be explained away as a potential W. It's a little bit shallow and a little bit janky, but it is there. I can see it, and I could make that argument. So it's not all bad. Avalanche up 3.6% today. Very nice. This is a definite W. I don't care about that little spike right there. This is for sure a W. Maybe that's what everything else is setting up, and that's why it doesn't quite look like a descending triangle, inverse head and shoulders kind of situation. The double bottom W setup actually looks pretty decent. Chainlink up 2.5% as well. Chainlink and Avalanche have oddly been very similar lately. And this also, all I see is that W, which is probably all I'm going to see now. Doge, getting a little bit of a start of a recovery. I would like to see Doge recover a lot more. So we'll see what plays out. I don't know. This one's also interesting, because you got that flat bottom. The top is curved, so maybe it is a descending triangle. We'll see if that plays out. Lunk up 1.68%. This got a pretty decent pump the other day when the Do Kwon extradition news was released. I think it has since kind of petered out that little pump that it had, but it's holding up quite well. It's still below this, what is this? This 12.5 cent area or whatever that is. So I'd like to see it break back above that, hold it, and continue. I'm going to have to extend that line. Let me extend that really quick. Perfectly flat resistance support area. So we'll see how it plays out. All I see, though, is that this is the same thing as this is the same thing as this. But this is going down. It looks like this is kind of holding in the middle, and this is going up. So it does seem like more people are willing to buy at these levels for Lunk. Not that anyone cares. Polygon Matic Pole. Quite disappointing, I would say. Let's actually put a trend line up here, because it looks like there's some resistance. Beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful resistance. So this could be a pretty decent trade, actually. Especially considering that resistance turns support. But is it just a descending channel, or is it a descending triangle? That's up to you. Near up 4.12%. I'm expecting big things out of Near for this bull market. What scares me about this is that this right here looks identical to this, and so far you got a dump. Is this going to do the same exact thing? That would make for a pretty disappointing Sunday. We'll see what happens. Chiliz, also some kind of upper trend line resistance kind of situation. If you count this, though, it does look like it broke out and retested bullish. So I would like to see Chiliz potentially continue to the upside. It is holding its support area that we pointed out of 0.08. So we'll see if that holds, and then we get some push to the upside, break above 0.0937, and continue for Chiliz. MicroStrategy still looks the same as it did yesterday. DXY, a little slumpy. Silver, a little slumpy. NASDAQ, still looks the same, and S&P still looks the same. Fractal looking good as ever. Hoping for a recoupling, maybe around New Year's. Bitcoin dominance rejecting firmly now the 50 daily moving average and forming this triangle, actually, it seems. Potential. Not a lot of confluence here, but it's there. It exists. WF Capital said, yo, SOH. Let's go take a look at SOH for WF Capital. This thing has been on a tear. I did DCA into this yesterday. Or I guess I made my initial buy. And this is where we marked it on stream. I think I bought actually right here, probably. I'm going to make this green. So we'll see where this thing goes. Needs a little bit of a breather. It's been pumping like crazy. It's up 32% in the last 24 hours. Looking good. And then Hoffs wanted to look at AVE and Curve. AVE actually does look really, really good. So AVE's had this historical support since August. And it has held it as support, used it as resistance, held it as support again, and then after that, it just exploded. Waterfly said, Bitcoin insane buy right now. I agree. WF Capital said, yeah, this is super healthy. We are raiding. Raid my stream, my guy. Raid here. AVE just looks good. I don't know if this is technically an ascending triangle. Let's actually draw that. There's not a lot of points of confluence up top, unfortunately. But down below, it is looking pretty good for some support. Let me zoom in a little bit. It's getting a little small. Yeah, I guess maybe I would call it that. The top, I really want the top to be a flat line. Let me see. Yeah, that makes the most sense. So you got some resistance up here, and it is a ascending triangle, which is usually bearish, but we've watched this, at least lately, break bullish since Bitcoin's been breaking all-time highs. So it's very possible that this does one of these and continues to the upside. Maybe even just this. Maybe sideways and then blast off. Something like that. That's what I would want to see. I'm going to leave that triangle up there and see if anything comes of it. Curve is next. Waterfly said, Hoffs, why Curve? So Curve had this ascending, broadening. Is that a wedge, technically? Zero said, sup. What's going on, Zero? Thank you for joining. Guys, smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. We're trying to get to 10 likes every single stream. We might have to change that to 20 pretty soon here. We got 518 subscribers and some pretty sick news that I have not told really anybody yet. Let's do transparency time for a second, guys. We've officially reached our required 3,000 watch hours for Super Chats, and we are currently being reviewed. It says that this could take a month, but everyone on the internet says it usually just takes a couple of days. So once that gets approved, then we'll be good to go for monetization. It's gonna be exciting. I got my little snack boxes visible back there. So, but yeah, Curve had this ascending broadening wedge, broke bullish out of it, retested, continued to the upside. Very nice. Now I see some insane bullish div right here. Bullish div. Bam. That's crazy. Crazy bullish div right now. And you're getting some upside reaction off of that immediately, up 48%. So that would have been a brilliant trade if you would have opened that up December 20th. December 20th, the second you saw this swift rejection from the 69-cent level, 70-cent level, push to the upside, bounce support, whatever you want to call it. you could have opened along and then made some good money there. Waterfly said, curve good for anything or just chart? Hoff said, because it's awesome, that's why. Waterfly said, I'll buy a curve when Clint does. Clint won't buy it until it gets listed on Robinhood. We had this green line right here is 88 cents support, previous resistance for quite some time. Since May, resistance. It's only 3 points, but those were important points because it failed and then it went down to the heavy accumulation down here in the 20 area. So we put that on our chart as a support area. You got support right here. Support. And then it broke below immediately, bounced off of 70, resistance. Adam Eve, double bottom, broke through that 70-cent level. Support, continuation. You love to see it. Looking good. You got 2 W's right here. You got Adam Eve, and then you just got a straight up W off of that support line. The Adam Eve was used to break through the resistance level of 88. The W was used to retest the support level of 88. Curve is actually looking real good. There's a lot of confluence in this chart with these lines. Bull div. Just bullish patterns everywhere. Curve looks great. Hoff said, you should have bought it 25 cents. Waterfly said, is that why it's awesome? Because you got it. Because you got it 25 cents? That's a reasonable reason. And then who else? Somebody wanted somebody else. Digi said sand. So let's go take a look at sand for Digi. Sand, a little bit of a throwback gaming coin from last bull market. Let's see. You do seem to have, so let's see, you got resistance here, turns support. And then what is this level? It's iffy. So you had previous support here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, and resistance here. Now it's testing it as support. There's not a lot. I mean, I guess back here there is quite a bit of price action in this little green zone. So he has support at 50, which is probably psychological, and then 55, which could potentially also be psychological. Let me just put this at 55, see if there's... Oh, wow. That's embarrassing. There we go. Yeah, I would say that works. From there, I guess you would have resistance here just because of these 2 levels. It's iffy, though. You're kind of in a tight zone right now where it seems to be trying to establish some volume because it hasn't had volume here since March, April. So I think if it breaks up out of this, you're probably good to go. It looks like a little accumulation. It's probably doing the same thing that Curve was doing, Adam Eve, but it's retesting, and it failed the retest at, what is that, 58? And now it's coming down to 55. It seems like a tight little zone, but if it can break above that, looks like you're probably due for some decent-sized candles. Let's see. Digi said, we just broke through again. Waterfly said, I'm going to go spend some of my son's inheritance on baseball cards. Have a great weekend. Take it easy, Waterfly. I appreciate you. Don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Digi said, using a W. I just found it today, LOL. What? Sand? Alright, guys. We got 15 people watching. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining us. Daily close contest is coming up in 29 minutes. So if you guys are planning on participating, just keep that in mind. If you guys are new and you don't know the rules for the daily close contest, just sound off in the chat and I'll explain it to you. Hoff said Curve had a hack back in June, and that's when me and Anime bought, if I remember right. Digi said, yeah, sand. Okay. Yeah, the W definitely present in the chart. But yeah, Bitcoin's looking good, looking green. I'm just hoping that it's not one of these situations that we had in the past, like this weird choppiness, which got a little curve up and then some downside. Let's actually copy that fractal and see if we can apply that. Bars pattern, bam. Is that the wrong one? No, that's the right one. Okay. So I'm going to go from here, actually. Yeah, that's pretty similar. So I'm wondering if we're going to get some pumpage leading into January 1st and then some dumpage into January 3rd and then probably some chop. Let me actually take that whole thing. Let me take this whole thing and I'll just move the whole thing over because this seems like a very obvious distribution pattern in my opinion. Just like that. You got your dump, you got your trough, you got a little bit of a pullback further, and then some nice upside into January 1st, maybe even just December 31st, it looks. Let me scoot that over a little more. Yeah, I don't know. And then some dumpage into the beginning of January, and then post-inauguration, maybe January 11th, 12th. When is the inauguration? I don't remember. Should I know that? January 20th. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right, let's see. Digi said, I seen the W as first mentioned it. Yeah, yep. Chris R said, can you please look at SOL ETH chart? Historically, ETH outperforms the beginning of the post-halving year. Please look at SOL ETH chart. SOL ETH, the beginning of halving year. So we're looking for 2020. I think the problem you're going to have here is that last bull market, SOL and ETH weren't really competing. This doesn't even go back that far. Oops, SOL ETH. It is the 20th, Hoffs. Yeah, I just looked it up. That was my bad. My bad. Okay, this goes back further on OKX. Okay, good. So, December 2020. Please look at SOL ETH chart. Historically, ETH outperforms the beginning of the post-halving year. Okay, so the beginning of... So it would be 2021. Do you think SOL outperforms? I do. Specifically because SOL has already been outperforming as far as price action and profits go. If you think about it, ETH collects like $5 to $10 on average overall of their fees per fee. SOL collects like maybe 5 to 10 cents, which is 1%. So if you do the math, if SOL were making more money than ETH, which they have been the past 2 months, SOL revenue has outperformed ETH revenue, which has never happened before. Then if you do the math, SOL has 100 times or over 100 times more users than Ethereum. I mean, it just makes sense. This is for the first time ever Ethereum is being outperformed as far as revenue goes, volume, and price action. Now, ETH does have like the legacy media on its side, the legacy holders, and the ETFs. So I could be completely wrong. But let's take a look. August, so from January, yeah, from January till pretty much the following year, for a full year, it looks like it. SOL ETH. So wait a minute, this is the value of SOL against ETH. So the value of SOL has been outperforming ETH. So yeah, I think it's going to do the same thing. It already has been. Wow, look at that. If you would have just loaded up on SOL 2023 a year ago versus ETH, oof, that stinks so bad. I feel so bad for Ethereum holders now. Offset, I guess it can be the 21st if the 20th is Sunday. Is that for real? Will they change it if it was a Sunday? That's interesting. But yeah. I feel like SOL is for sure going to outperform ETH. It just kind of makes sense. Look at HBAR's up 7%. Wow. That's awesome. How's the face cam look, guys? Does the face cam look good? Or is it blurry? All right. Let's go look at Pinlink, even though Tyler's not here. Pinlink's been relatively flat. It has been strongly holding this $2 level, though, which is nice. This SOH thing, still holding up really well. Toddy the Otter, super sideways. I don't know. Unfortunately, this thing's not doing anything. Overton, also not doing anything. I mean, like, I could get back $10. I'll probably just leave it. Let's see. Bitcoin. Ooh, I don't recall this fractal. That'd be interesting. This, okay, yes, this is the fractal that I just freaking put on there. Duh, Jesus. This is why Hoffs always makes fun of my goldfish memory. I think it was Flexa that said the memory of a goldfish, though. Hoffs always talks about how bad my memory is, and Flexa was the one who put an actual animal to it. Oh, shoot. All right, let's update the liquidation heat map really quick, see if there's any changes with this guy. Nope. 96,182. Let's see if that's the same. Yep. And then immediate is 95,769. Yep. Then we got 94,322, 93,771. 94,391. Okay, so this one changes. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Digi said good to me. You talking about SOL? All right, what should we talk about, guys? What should we look at? Let's go to Cointelegraph. See if there's any news. IRS issues rules on digital asset reporting, says front ends are brokers. Yeah, we read this. They're trying to go after DeFi now, which is the funniest thing in the world to me. On their way out, they're like lashing out because they can't do anything to DeFi. So they're like, "Oh, you guys are brokers. Bye." And then they're gonna run out of the room crying. Just embarrassing, man. Just embarrassing. DeFi has 3 options if IRS rule isn't rolled back. That's not going to do anything. It's DeFi. They cannot stop decentralized finance. Oh, I was talking about your cam. Okay. That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you, Digi. Trump's Bitcoin policies depend on U.S. economic standing. El Salvador Bitcoin stash hits 6,000 Bitcoin, worth $569 million. David Sachs has 2 years to push through meaningful policies. What are crypto debit cards, how they work, and where to use them? Actually, let's check this out. You know what I would love? If I didn't need a centralized entity to spend my coins. If I could just have a hardware wallet on like a debit card and I could just swipe that. And then the exchange happened elsewhere and I didn't have to worry about it. Scandinavia's tax. What? Quantum computers. 3 major developments have spurred crypto adoption in 2024. Ethereum prepped for 2025 rally as monthly Ether ETFs inflows double. AI tokens market cap falls 28% from December's 70 billion peak. Interesting. Yeah, I think people are starting to realize. I actually had a conversation with Bath about this, and it was super interesting. AI might have hit its peak already. It kind of like artificial intelligence might never exist because we as humans have like programmed it. and it can only ever reference our information or the information that it created, which is based entirely off of our information. So if you think about it, it can't really go anywhere further from where it's at right now. It's kind of just like a machine learning algorithm, which is impressive for a short period of time, considering how fast technology accelerates. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Digi says it takes me a minute to reply. I have a ton of tabs open, so I have to scroll. Oh, don't worry about it. There's also a delay. So whenever you say something, I'm probably reading it like a few minutes later, because you're saying it as soon as you see it, but you're seeing it like a minute later. So, and like I just pointed out earlier, I have like a goldfish memory. So, some guys saying he doesn't think the government's going to buy Bitcoin in 2025. U.S. listed Bitcoin Ether ETFs tally 38.3 net inflows in launch year. Billion dollars. Wow. Crypto biz, end of the year Bitcoin. Will Solana price hold 180 after 30% drop in weekly DApp volumes? Oh, we were just talking about that. That's interesting. Let's take a look. I think that's it. Everything else is from yesterday. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got. What are crypto debit cards, how they work, and where to use them? Crypto debit cards allow users to spend their cryptocurrency holdings. They work by converting crypto into fiat currency at the point of sale. A common complaint about cryptocurrencies has been the difficulty users face in utilizing them for everyday transactions, but crypto debit cards have bridged the gap between crypto and traditional finance to an extent, allowing you to spend your cryptocurrencies at millions of merchants worldwide. These cards indicate a significant transformation where the traditional finance system becomes closely integrated with the one based on blockchains. Crypto debit cards are as legitimate as regular debit cards, making everyday transactions seamless. From shopping online to dining out, crypto debit cards combine convenience and accessibility with rewards and security. These cards are an advancement in the convergence of crypto and traditional finance. This crypto debit card guide for beginners explores how these cards work, their initial benefits, and how to use them effectively. We know what a crypto debit card is. How do crypto debit cards work? So you basically swipe the card, and then whatever Crypto.com, Coinbase converts your cryptocurrency of choice to cash and then pays the people through, I believe, a third party, like bank partner. It's a nice, easy way to take profit as well. You don't have to wait forever. I don't know. Whenever I take profit, I literally just move my coins to Coinbase, and instead of putting them in USDC or whatever, because when I take profit, I'm doing it right at that exact moment. And what's really nice is I can do this like if I'm ever super broke or something and I gotta do some emergency spending at like the grocery store or something, I can just move my crypto to Coinbase and then swipe the card like within 2 minutes. If I had zero money and I needed to convert my coins, within 2 minutes I could have that done. So I could stand at the register and do it if I needed to. But it's a nice way to take profit. When I'm trading and stuff, then I got a little bulk of like cash or crypto at this point left over from making good trades. Then I move it over to my Coinbase wallet or my Coinbase account, and then I swipe the card. It's really nice. Hoff said, "What? I'm not buying your reasoning on AI." So AI it's machine learning. Right now, all AI does is it takes all of the information that humans have put on the internet, and probably now even artificial intelligence has put on the internet, which doesn't matter because the artificial intelligence stuff is based on human stuff already. And it makes new stuff, which is based on algorithms programmed by humans. It's all human-based. Artificial intelligence, at the moment, I guess in its infancy, is literally just that. It's artificial intelligence that people programmed to use information that people published and create new information based on the information that people put on the internet already. And this is just the theory. The theory is that it can never go beyond that. Does that make sense? Because where's it gonna get new information? It can't really hypothesize all it's going to do is draw from somebody else's opinion and create its own opinion based on somebody else's information. Which then, if you get into that, that kind of goes into the philosophical aspect that nobody has had an original thought since like the beginning of time, because it's all based on person-to-person interaction, and it's just like something that you've seen or heard of or done before, and that's why nobody really invents anything anymore. It's just kind of improving upon what's already there. I don't know. It's just a theory. It's a concept. It made sense to me. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a big supporter of crypto debit cards. I think that they're awesome. Great way to take profit, in my opinion. We got the daily close contest coming up in 12 minutes. Very cool. Ethereum prep for 2025 rally as monthly Ether ETFs inflows double. The monthly record in ETF inflows was insufficient to lift Ether's price. I don't know why they call it Ether. It really drives me insane. Past the 3,500 resistance, which would trigger over $1 billion worth of leveraged short liquidations. Ethereum exchange-traded funds hit a new monthly record in December despite the holiday liquidity bolstering analyst expectations of an incoming rally. The United States spot Ethereum exchange-traded funds reached a new monthly record, surpassing $2.1 billion worth of cumulative net inflows during December. December's $2.1 billion worth of inflows is nearly double that of November, when the ETH ETFs reached just over $1 billion worth of cumulative net inflows, Farside Investors data shows. ETH ETFs surpassed $2.5 billion in cumulative net inflows on December 24th. That's interesting. On Christmas Eve, 5 months after they debuted for trading on July 23rd, 2024, Cointelegraph reported. So it sounds like maybe the stock people might be taking profits from Bitcoin and rolling them into ETH. Despite record inflows, Ethereum is unable to escape its current downtrend. Ethereum price is down 8.4% on the monthly chart, trading at 33.53 as of 9:54 a.m. in Universal Something Time at UTC, according to data from Cointelegraph's Market Pro. However, some traders are capitalizing on Ethereum's downtrend. A savvy crypto trader was up over 1.1 million on his 50x leveraged Ethereum position in just 2 days after taking a short position on ETH, which effectively bets on its price decline. Okay, interesting. Can it cross 3.5K despite 1 billion in cumulative shorts? Probably. They're probably going to liquidate the crap out of those shorts, and it's kind of probably going to be funny when it happens. The $3,500 price level continues to act as a significant resistance for the world's second largest cryptocurrency. A potential Ethereum rally above 3,500 would liquidate over $1 billion worth of cumulative leveraged short positions across all crypto exchanges. At the time of writing, Ethereum's price is trading 31% lower than its old all-time high of above 4,800, recorded on November 16th, 2021. Very interesting. Based on technical chart patterns, Ethereum has entered an accumulation wave. Which could help ETH price surpass 4,400 during its first quarter of 2025, wrote popular crypto analyst TMV in a December 28th X post. Interesting. See what I mean, though? This right here, this number 2, I don't know. These things are sloppy to me. This is so sloppy. Which is, I guess, why technical analysis is so subjective. Because I could draw this all day. This right here, I would argue that this went up, down, and then it went like this. It went up, down again. So there's your maybe 4, and then this is your 5. But I don't know if maybe 2 to 3 is supposed to be huge. I have no clue. The waves are confusing to me, I guess, is what I'm saying. Fahid said, like the stream and subscribe if you're new. Yeah, guys, we're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of January. That would be sick. We're at 518 right now, and we got quite a few subscribers in the last 2-3 days. So I think 500, or not, probably last 2 weeks, honestly. I feel like 1,000 is incredibly possible. You guys are killing it, and I appreciate you for being here. Let's see. final article right here before we get into our daily close contest in exactly 8 minutes. U.S. government will not buy Bitcoin in 2025, according to Galaxy Research. They expect the U.S. government to make some movement in 2025 to explore an expanded Bitcoin reserve policy, but forecast no Bitcoin will be purchased. Galaxy Digital's research division predicts that the United States government will not buy any Bitcoin in 2025, but it will safeguard its existing supply. Does the United States currently have Bitcoin? That's kind of weird. From like drug busts and stuff? U.S. government will explore... Oh, right here. The U.S. government will not purchase Bitcoin in 2025, Galaxy Research head of research Alex Thorne said in a December 27th report. Thorne said that instead, the U.S. government will create a stockpile using Bitcoin, which it already holds, while discussions on a Bitcoin reserve policy will continue. I don't mind that idea. I always thought it was kind of funny that they auctioned off the Bitcoin anyways. Like, it's money. Why wouldn't you hold on to that? There will be some movement within the departments and agencies to examine an expanded Bitcoin reserve policy, Thorne said. According to Spot on Chain, the U.S. government holds 183,850 Bitcoin, worth around $17.36 billion across various known addresses. Why wouldn't they... What? I don't know where did they even get that? And why wouldn't they cash out on that? If I was the U.S. government, even like the CIA or the FBI, and I needed like a black budget, maybe they're so efficient at acquiring this anyways, they don't even need to worry about this concept, but wouldn't you just make this crypto disappear and then use it for like your nefarious government things that you need to use it for? $17.5 billion, that's a lot of freaking money. I don't know, it's crazy to me. Yeah, basically, this guy's saying that he doesn't think that we're going to get any purchased Bitcoin, at least in 2025. Wyoming Senator Cynthia Lummis proposed Bitcoin Act 2024, if passed, would enable the U.S. government to insert Bitcoin into its treasury as a reserve asset by buying 200,000 Bitcoin annually over 5 years, accumulating 1 million Bitcoin, which would hold for at least 20 years. Another Galaxy analyst, JW, interesting, said there's a possibility that up to 5 NASDAQ 100 companies and 5 nation states may add Bitcoin to their balance sheet or sovereign wealth funds. A stronger U.S. stance on Bitcoin adoption could trigger a race to mine or acquire Bitcoin among nation states, according to JW. Competition among nation states, particularly unaligned nations, those with large sovereign wealth funds, or even those adversarial to the United States, will drive the adoption of strategies to mine or otherwise acquire Bitcoin. Other countries may wait to see the U.S. move on Bitcoin. See, what scares me about this is the idea that they could just kind of come in and be like, oh, you can't legally have this, and take your cryptocurrency, which you know they can, at least on centralized exchanges, and then they could be like, okay, we have 1 million Bitcoin now, it's legal tender, and it's no longer illegal for you to own, so go ahead and pump our bags. It's just scary. Oh, we got one more article. Nice. We got 4 more minutes until the daily close contest. Let's see. Will Solana price hold $180 after 30% drop in weekly DApp volumes? Declining network activity and interest in meme coins put a dent in Solana's price, but derivatives data suggests limited downside. Solana's native token SOL failed to sustain levels above $200 after multiple rejections between December 25th and December 26th. The movement aligned with the broader cryptocurrency market, which saw a 3.5% decline over 2 days ending December 27th. However, SOL underperformed with a 5.1% correction, raising concerns among traders about potential further declines. One key source of concerns was Solana's on-chain network volumes, which dropped by 30% over 7 days. Despite securing second place in weekly volumes with $20.9 billion, Solana performed the worst among the top 10 blockchains. In comparison, Ethereum's on-chain volumes fell by 15%, while SUI experienced an 8% decline. Moreover, Ethereum's ecosystem solidified its lead when factoring in Layer 2's solutions such as Arbitrum, Optimism, Base, and Polygon. I don't think that should count, but sure, whatever. Solana's weekly DApp volumes, as tracked by DeFi Llama, also reflected negative trends, highlights including a 39% decline in activity for Orca and Phoenix over 7 days, while Radium activity dropped 30% Of greater concern, Memecoins on Solana, which have been a significant draw for the new user, posted poor 30-day performance. On-chain activity, spanning token launches, staking, and trading, remains a crucial driver for demand for SOL. Among Memecoins, PopCap fell 42% in the 30 days leading to December 27th. Dog with Hat declined 40%, and Bonk dropped 25%. In contrast, the total cryptocurrency market cap remained flat over the same period. Damn. The WEF Patsy said Barachain. Okay, I got 2 more minutes. Let's go take a look at Barachain. Barachain. There we go. Barachain, $181 million market cap, $135 million in liquidity. It's on SOL. There's 234 holders. How is the market cap so high with that few holders? That's interesting. This guy's got a ton of money on this thing. Barachain not out yet. Oh, okay. So this has got to be a copycat then. Okay. I'll leave that alone then. My bad. All right, guys. Bitcoin daily close contest kicking off in less than 1 minute. Let's get down to my 1 minute chart on Bitcoin. Zoom in a little bit here. We got 14 people watching, guys. Only 10 people can participate. We start 10 minutes prior to the daily close, and we stop 5 minutes prior, and we only take the first 10 submissions. If you guys' submission does not show up in the chat, try removing the decimal point and just putting the first 5 digits plus the change. Digi said, I've got a question when it comes to trading. So if you're waiting for a pullback to buy in and the candles end up breaking through a resistance level, do you want to buy in at that point? That's up to you. You got to kind of like put together your own strategy. Some people buy when it breaks through a trend line. Some people buy if it breaks through and retests and breaks back above it and then holds it as support. A lot of times I've seen a lot of people buy, like let's just say you're waiting for Bitcoin to break 95,769. It breaks it and then it retests. A lot of people will buy on the retest right here. When it's going down, though, that's a different story. You got to kind of come up with a target yourself and give yourself a reasoning for it. And then if it hits that target, you're like, I'm going to buy $7,000 or whatever. Some crazy amount of money. A big fat DCA or even just a small one. I'm going to put $100 for every $1,000 Bitcoin drops. I'm going to put in $100. It's all up to your own strategy. But yeah, DCAing or buying on the way down or opening a trade on the way down, you got to kind of find the support levels that you think it's going to stop at. And even if it breaks, you got to have conviction at that point. If it breaks below that support level, then if you're comfortable and you have conviction thinking it's going to go up, then you buy at that support level. WF Patsy said, if you missed selling the top 3 weeks ago, should we sell now or slowly hold the way back down? That's up to you if you think that was the top. Historically, we're literally in the beginning. Bitcoin has never topped this close to the halving. Ever. Ever in history. And history doesn't repeat, but it often rhymes. WF Patsy said, Ski is also a high conviction coin of mine. We can take a look at that in a moment. Do we got any people entering the daily close contest besides Vahid? It's 6:52. We got 3 minutes remaining. $14 people watching, somehow only 1 participant. Bitcoin's currently trading at 95,367 and 98 cents. Been pretty sideways today, actually. Very, very sideways. WF Patsy said close for what? Bitcoin? Yes. Yep. Digi said, I'm guessing 95,150. Okay. Take that. Yeah, anyone can participate. It's free for you guys to participate. Closest without going over wins bragging rights. If you nail the first 5 digits, then you win $15. If you get all 7, then you win either $100 or a special prize, which is more than likely going to be merch. Miguel said, hey, JJ, what's going on? What's going on, Miguel? Janix. Oh, we got John is participating. You guys are in for a treat. John's probably going to win. We got 2 minutes remaining still. The cavalry has arrived. Hoffs is changing his. Oh, I got it. It's not being changed. It's just the same thing. He just hasn't seen that I've typed it yet. Dream Tanks TV. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Let's see. Let's see. We got 1 more minute to go. Oh, we got Miguel Gonzalez entering in at the last second. Anybody else? Anybody else? Let's see. We got less than 1 minute. Here we go. Here we go. I think I got everyone. Yep, yep, yep. Hang on. Oh, that's it. Time's up. Okay. All right, let me get these in order. WF Patsy said, I don't see me. Sometimes YouTube filters it out. You got to make sure that it shows up. I am in live chat. I can show you, actually. Let me show you, just in case. So if you put the decimal, sometimes YouTube will filter it out. You got to go to live chat. And I got right here, daily close contest. We got Fahid. We got Digi. We got Hoffs. We got Janix. We got John. We got Hoffs again. We got Dream Tanks TV, Miguel Gonzalez, and that's it. Yeah, I'm on. Sometimes YouTube filters it out for some reason. I'm not sure why. I've just assumed that it's because of the decimal. All right, let's put these in order. Heat is at 95,567, 95,150, 95,3. So this is going to be in between the two. 95,301. Okay, let me just do this one by one. Copy. 95,301. So this is going to be right above Hoffs. 95,201. This is going to be right above Digi. I'm going to call it right now. It's probably going to be John. Dream Tanks 95.5. Copy, copy, copy. It's going to be below Fahid. And then 95,270 for Miguel Gonzalez, which is going to be right below Hoffs. Very cool, very nice. Janik said, oh, interesting. My first guess didn't go through without the $sign. Okay. WF Patsy said the decimals, they think it's a link. That was my thought. Hoff said Janix, angry face. So maybe the $sign helps. I'm not sure. We haven't seemed to figure it out. John's guess with all that 95 and then the word thousand spelled out, 201 and then the word and 39 and then the word cents seems to work every time. So if you want to type it in that way, I'm okay with I'm okay with having to solve Morse code for you guys to get your entries. Because I always feel bad when it doesn't go through. I try to explain it multiple times every stream. So it's definitely, I don't know if there's going to be maybe a better way in the future to have you guys participate. I feel like the YouTube chat's probably the best way to do it. Because if I send you guys to a third-party website, that's just going to be weird. Bitcoin's currently at 95,374 and 12 cents. Who is the closest right now? If it closed right now, it would be Janix. The rules are Price is Right rules, so it is closest without going over. John said, I'm just doing that shit now to be difficult. Hoff said, I don't care. I'm not going to type it in John's way. Hoff's is okay with losing by a penny as well. We got some special merch for Hoffs, guys, just in case you guys were not aware. Hoffs did lose by a penny before, so it's very sad. We always give him extra attention just because of that. We got less than 2 minutes remaining for the daily close, and Bitcoin is not moving at all whatsoever. There we go. We got a nice red candle, 95,340. Going back down to John's guess perfectly. He's at 95,201. Somehow, some way, he ends up winning every single time. It's kind of creepy. It's going down. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're on the last candle, guys. This is the final candle. This will determine the fate of the winner of the daily close contest for Saturday, December 28th, 2024. Only a few more days left of this year. Who's going to be the winner on New Year's Eve? Are we going to do a show on New Year's Eve for the daily close? I don't know. I might actually miss it because I have a life. I can't imagine a lot of people would show up anyways, if I'm being completely honest. Let's see. We're at 95,301 cents. That is literally Hoff's guess. No freaking way. Is it going to close at exactly at Hoff's guess? $95,300 and a penny? Stop it. Oh, shit. No. No way. It's at 95,300. Is it going to close it? Is it going to be over by a fucking penny again? No way. Oh, shit. No. The close is at 95,300 and 0 cents. Are you freaking kidding me? Damn. Again. I don't even know what to do. Miguel Gonzalez is our winner today. Closest without going over 95,270. Hoffs was off by 1 penny again. Guys, we're going to do something special for Hoffs because that's still a big deal. I think I'm going to buy him that mug and send it to him. That's crazy. Congratulations, Miguel Gonzalez, for winning the daily close contest. You get bragging rights. That's crazy. Holy crap. Wow. Congratulations, Miguel Gonzalez. I can't believe it. Oh. This is the second time ever that this has happened to Hoffs. Literally lost by 1 penny because of the Price is Right rules, but we did implement like a justice for Hoffs rule where if you nail majority of the digits and you're still wrong, kind of like the lottery, like if you play the lottery and you get like most of the numbers but you missed one and you still get like a portion. I think I'm gonna send Hoffs his penny mug as like a participation trophy. I mean, that's crazy. To do that twice is insane. So I specifically designed this for Hoffs because he lost by a penny twice now. So I'm just going to buy this and send it to him. So Hoffs, I don't know, maybe it's probably easier for me to just send you $14 and then you buy it through the site. Because I'm sure you don't want to just send me your freaking address because that'd be weird. But you have to buy it. A penny still matters. Hoff's mug, $14, guys. Go check it out. It's pretty cool. It's got a penny on it. Penny still matters. Hoffs, 1 penny. And then on the back, I'm pretty proud of these quotes. A penny for your thoughts. A penny saved is a penny earned. See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. In for a penny, in for a pound. And the very last one, if you know, you know. Not Penny's boat. But congratulations, Miguel Gonzalez. He is the actual winner today. Very cool. Very nice. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Miguel Gonzalez. I'm at a loss for words. Let's see. I gotta catch up on the chat. This is freaking crazy. man. Chiliz, just so you know, the daily close, we only take the first 10 guesses, and we stop taking guesses 5 minutes prior to the daily close. John's freaking out. Lost by 1 effing penny. Janik said, dang. WF Capital said he's going to get that $100. He missed it by a penny again. John is dying. He said, this is better than winning. Fahid said, what the hell? Janik said, nice. Digi said, oh, damn. Janik said, LMFAO. Fahid said, 1 penny Hoffs. Hoff said, I don't even know what to say. I deserve something. I swear to God, I was going to type in the cents, but I ended up doing it. I got to go down in history for that. I'll be remembered. Janik said, so close. Hoff said, it literally hovered on my exact price for like 10 to 15 seconds. Janik said, just send him 1 penny, LOL. John said it did. And then Hoff said, uncan 6. I don't know what that means. Janik said, wow. And then Hoffs fixed it to uncanny. And then John spammed a wall of bananas for Miguel Gonzalez. Guys, congratulations once again, Miguel Gonzalez, for winning the daily close contest. I can't believe Hoffs freaking did it again. That's crazy. That is insane. Yeah, Hoffs, I'm gonna send you $14 and you gotta order this. That's your consolation prize for doing that shit twice, because that's crazy. In the spirit of Christmas, it's like the line from Die Hard 2 when he goes, how come the same shit happens to the same guy twice? Oh, man. That's unbelievable. People are going to think this is staged. At least it's a live stream, so it can't be staged, which is nice. But wow. I'm going to have a compilation of all the times Hoffs lost the daily close contest by a penny. He's the only one to get that close, and he's the only one to get that close twice. I'm concerned. The universe is just out to get you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I think maybe you need to move out of Florida or something. That is actually insanity. Wow. We need to start like a GoFundMe for Hoffs and raise exactly 1 penny. Justice for Hoffs. Man, that's crazy. What are the freaking odds? I can't believe it. 95.3, and he gets 95,300 and a penny. I'm legitimate, like, I don't need my flabbergasted. Wow. John said not only within a penny twice, but also over. So he doesn't win, which is awesome. We did implement, though, the Justice for Hoffs situation, where if you get, like, 6 out of the 7 digits, you get something. I don't remember how much I sent. Let's actually see who that was. I want to say it was Janix, but it might have been somebody else. It was Drip Decals? Nope, it was Stinky Scrublet. That's who it was. It was Stinky Scrublet. And I think he won like $5 or $10 because he got 6 out of the 7 digits. So because Hoff's got 6 out of the 7 digits, I'm gonna send him the money to buy his penny mug. Because that's crazy. Yeah, I'm getting some good content out of it too, so it's beneficial for both of us. Oh, man. John said, the Justice for Hoffs rule is trash. It's a charity. It's a charity, John. Oh, man. This is absolutely insane. Whew. Congratulations, though, Miguel Gonzalez. We don't want to take away from your victory. Absolute banger. You got pretty damn close, my friend. Pretty damn close. Bitcoin dominance still within this triangle. Bitcoin itself, the whole market looks a little bit red. Very chill though, very chill. John said charities trash cheese. Only the non-for-profit ones where the CEO still gets like $20 million a year. Ridiculous. You know how much? Let's actually look that up. I can't type right now. What is going on? How much? There we go. Money did the CEO of Goodwill make this year? 600K. Plus an additional 50 grand in other compensation. 365. Okay, so this dude made a crap ton of money this year. Okay, what about the CEO of Salvation Army? These are supposed to be charities, by the way. This dude gets another $500,000. I guess that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Let's look up the Girl Scouts of America. Nonprofits are a joke. This chick made almost $1 million, and they're charging like $40-50 for their uniform, which is a piece of freaking cloth. That, like, the little sash. This is ridiculous. Now they're gonna assassinate me, fuckers. All right, let's see. John said anything that helps Hoffs is trash. Janix is cracking up. Hoff said Janix was only like $1 over. What? Then maybe Janix won something too. I know for sure Stinky Scrublet won something. Did Janix win something too? What the heck? I gotta go check and see if Janix won something in the past. I'll check on it later. Yeah, I don't know, Bitcoin. So this fractal is literally just starting at this price action right here, starting exactly at this point and going all the way to here. I just took this exact fractal and I just scooted it over because it looks pretty similar. And I'm hoping it's incorrect because that would result in downside for the price at the beginning of January, which would be choppy and crappy. And I mean, it would hold 90K, it looks like, but people, you know, people would freak out still. Ooh, nice. WF Capital has been pointing out this Shadows of Hope coin, and I did buy some last night, and this thing won't go down. So, exercise caution, guys. It's a meme coin, so do with this information what you will. It could rug at any moment, but at the moment, it's up 50% in the last 24 hours, so it seems like a no-brainer to me. But also, I don't have the best track record. So, do with that what you will. Janix said no, just referring to today. Oh. Where was Janix guess? I don't remember. Let me see. I think I can go back. Janix guess was 95,301 and 7 cents. Okay, interesting. Good job, Janix. You guys got pretty damn close. John said, gonna go protest outside their headquarters office. Hoff said, John, a girl having interest in you is also charity. John said, has the Salvation Army ever helped you, Hoffs? Hoff said, Salvation Army is one of the good ones. I like shopping at Salvation Army. I don't know if they're one of the good ones, though. I think they're just as shitty and shady as Goodwill, in my opinion. WF Capital said, Docs Dev, he won't rug. I know him. Okay, nice. Very nice. All right, let's see. HBAR is up 2.81% since the close. Wow. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, this thing just spiking to the upside. That's awesome. We got 16 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of January. We're currently at 519, 520 before the stream ended would be sick. We have 12 likes. Thank you guys for smashing the like button. All right. Yeah, HBAR is just crazy to me. They've just been going crazy. Same with SUI, but I don't know, HBAR. See, SUI has just maintained its entire run at between, I guess, 4 and 480. That is quite a big gap, though. Let's see. 35, 36%. But still, compared to HBAR, let's see. HBAR has actually been more flat. No, 67%. Forget I said anything. HBAR's got some recovery before it looks like a win. I guess it's at 27% down, which isn't too bad. Probably a little bit more. Nope, 21%. That's not too bad from the top. WF Capital said HBAR is just going to be nasty, long overdue. Dude, it went crazy. I think this thing had more gains than Stellar from the local bottom right here in November. Just a month ago. 621% still. Right now, if you would have held this whole time, if you would have sold the exact top, 798%. That's freaking 800%. That's an 8x within a month. That's like unheard of in the stock market. That is unheard of. Crazy. But yeah, HBAR just looks amazing. There's way too much bullish news about HBAR for it to not go crazy. Like, if I just go to Twitter or X, if I go to X and I search HBAR right now, it's just the craziest news. Carbon negative consensus mechanism sets it apart. So they got some carbon negative thing going on. Apparently there's a giant bull flag. They're talking about the previous price action. The CEO or somebody like a developer heavily affiliated with HBAR is now an advisor on the board for MicroStrategy. And they're allegedly in talks to help make Bitcoin quantum resistant. Crypto Millie said, can you do TA on EWT? Yes, I absolutely can. Thank you for joining. Make sure you share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. Tell them to subscribe. Energy Web Token. So this thing's got some historic resistance right here since January and April. This thing had some support at the, it looks like probably the $2 level. I think it's just safe to call this the $2 level, honestly. Previous support failed, resistance, and now it's resistance once more. But you are getting a higher low down here, which is good. That means you're in a general uptrend. I would look for a potential pinch point come, what is this? March? Mid-March? Pinch point if it's not already broken above $2. You want to see this basically either break right now or maybe resistance, support, break, support, continuation to the upside. One of those two. If it breaks below this lower trend line, then you're probably in for some trouble. But I've seen them fake out as well. It might do one of these and continue to the upside. You just got to kind of keep an eye on it. But you got your support level with, it's only 2 areas of confluence, but it is making a triangle. Very obvious ascending triangle. And in a bull market, those tend to break bullish, even though they're bearish patterns. RSI, you do have bullish div set up on here as well. You got the price is up and the RSI is down. So you got bullish div, which is also really, really good. I mean, all signs are pointing to upside right now. As long as Bitcoin and the overall altcoin market cooperates, you're probably due for some pumpage. Not financial advice, though. John said, Hoffs, well, then women are very charitable, let me tell you. Donations are at an all-time high. You want to know why that is? Because John bought the merch, guys. If you too buy the merch, you can have female donations at an all-time high as well. We got some pretty sick merch for you guys. We got the penny mug for Hoffs. We got some very fancy hats specifically requested and commissioned for Mr. Tyler. We got Beanie Coffee Ghost X Sleepy Ghost Premium Crew socks. We got Sleepy Coffee Beanie Ghost Evolution Snapback. We got a SUI beanie, a Soul beanie, and a Cardano beanie. A Number Go Up beanie. We got Sleepy Ghost hoodie, Coffee Ghost hoodie, and Beanie Coffee Ghost hoodie. This is John's favorite. This is the one that has been getting him very charitable donations from women at an all-time high. There's also some Horse Guy merch. There's some Cardano Memecoins Lumber Party merch. There's some pullovers. There's some t-shirts. There's some sick sweatpants. There's some Michael Saylor mugs. There's some Horse Guy, other stuff. These sweatpants actually look awesome. And even more cool stuff. So go check it out. Help support the channel. Appreciate you guys. And back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yeah, HBAR bull posting has been absolutely insane. They're also, HBAR is working with Ripple and the federal government. This has been confirmed. HBAR has been working with Ripple and the federal government to facilitate RLUSD cross-border payments. Crypto Millie said appreciate it. Appreciate you, Crypto Millie. Don't forget to share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. Hoff said, the just my 2 cents trolls, I'm going to get our just going to write themselves now. Yeah, that's pretty epic. That is pretty epic. 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. That's freaking crazy. I can't believe that happened again. Let's see what else they got. Everyone's talking about $1. Breaking 30 cents. Where's it at right now, actually? That's a good question. Where's HBAR? HBAR is at 29 cents right now, so $1 would be about just over a 3x, which is a pretty decent return. BlackRock tokenizes. Okay, so this was also confirmed. This is one of those iffy things where HBAR kind of like used BlackRock's data or something like that to like tokenize something. BlackRock didn't actually like fully do this, but it was done. So BlackRock had to come out and say like, listen, we didn't do this, but it did happen. But I don't know. It was kind of a mess. People got mad. But Hedera did tokenize something for BlackRock or something like that. I don't know. That one was one of the harder ones to confirm. And those are old. Those are old news. It's pretty funny. Where's the one? ETF today. More discussion about an ETF. Nope. Let me see if I can find the one about MicroStrategy. Drew said, hey, JJ, what's going on, Drew? Are you going to play DayZ tonight with me and Reese? HBAR, remarkable run. Right here. HBAR Foundation board member Brian Brooks selected to MicroStrategy board of directors. Saylor is likely looking at using HBAR's network to improve Bitcoin's performance. Everyone's talking about Saylor accumulating HBAR. I doubt that'll ever happen, but just the fact that MicroStrategy is like bringing this guy on board is bullish enough for me. The concept that people are throwing around is that Saylor is going to be working with Hedera to use their technology to make Bitcoin more quantum resistant, which is pretty cool that you can even do that. Like, we got to take a step back, take a look at the wider picture. The fact that some random dudes, Brian Brooks and frickin' Michael Saylor, who are not in any way affiliated with the creation of Bitcoin, can come in now because of its decentralized nature and contribute to the network is freaking cool. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know. The HBAR bullish news has just been too insane to ignore. I think not buying this is silly. Drew said, I've been on all day, just taking a gym break. Nice. Greg said, good day, JJ and crew. What's going on, Greg? Thank you for joining. Let's see. It is 7:22 p.m. We've been going for an hour and 25 minutes. Yeah. We got 24 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. Let's go through our charts really quick. Bitcoin dominance still looking dicey. Looking for some continued downside out of this. Unless if it breaks above this upper resistance line, I'm going to be a little bit scared for alts. But at the moment, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Interesting. This looks nothing like that. Is it going to do that maybe? No, that looks nothing like it either. I'm just going to leave that where it was at. Bitcoin is currently trading at 95,171. If you guys were not here earlier, I do need to spread the news. Hoffs, again, for the second time in history, lost the daily close once more for the second time ever by 1 penny. He was over by 1 penny for the second time ever. And I've only been live streaming for like 3 months. That's crazy. So we're going to get him something for his trouble. The justice for Hoff's system is going to pay off. Ethereum currently trading at $33.94 and 54 cents. Hopefully looking for some upside. The current candle looks a little iffy though. We'll see what happens. I would love to see ETH break above 35.60 and get some continued upside. But until then, we're kind of just paying attention to see what it does. Solana currently trading at 194.49. I would love to see this get back above 200. The fact that it's kind of acting as a resistance is a little scary. Drew said Hoffs has a time machine. Something's going on. Greg said happy holidays all. Bitcoin most likely will trade sideways through the weekend, so don't expect the alts to do anything of significance for the time being. The only thing that I see kind of contesting that, Greg, is Bitcoin dominance. If Bitcoin dominance gets dumpy, then we might have a fun time with alts. But I do agree with you. I think Bitcoin's going to be choppy for the remainder of the year, to be completely honest. Total 3, also very choppy. Held 940 billion very nicely. JY's Venture said, sup chat. Hope everyone's good. What's going on, JY? Thank you for joining. Everyone seems to be popping in at the exact same time. That's funny. Total 3, yeah, 964 billion at the moment. Holding 940 billion very nicely. I really, really, really want to see this get back above 1 trillion. We broke below it. It's acting as resistance now. I want to see us get above that so bad. Others dominance, 10.8%. Holding up quite nicely, actually. Holding 10.62% very nicely. Kind of want to see this continue to the upside. Cardano sitting perfectly at its upper trendline resistance, which is a relatively newer resistance, not too much confluence. It's from December 18th, so we'll see if this even does anything. I would love to see Cardano break above this, get above 90 cents, and then hold, and then continue and break above $1 again. SNEC has been very sideways. Literally, only reason behind this is the team has been super duper quiet. This is full-on speculation. I think I'm anticipating, and this is just a rumor that I'm starting right now on my channel. I am anticipating a SNEC Tier 1 exchange listing sometime after December 31st. I think the new year is going to bring a Tier 1 exchange listing announcement for SNEC because it's the year of the snake. So I think they're waiting until 2025. I think they're being very strategic about it. Maybe I'm just trying to fabricate stuff in my brain. That's very possible. This is just what I think. Being in the Cardano ecosystem for so long, paying very close attention to SNEC because it is kind of my #1 holding. I think that 2025, being the year of the snake, is when they're going to be scheduling this Tier 1 exchange listing. Greg said, yep, there was Bitcoin daily bearish divergence across the log MACD RSI a few weeks ago. The chart has to resolve, cool off, reset, then prep for takeoff. What's nice is that the RSI for Bitcoin, I think on the daily, is now at 60K levels, which is crazy. Yeah, are you kidding me? Last time we were down here at 60K. The RSI was down here at 42. Currently, we're at 95K, and the RSI is down here at 42. On the daily chart for Bitcoin, the RSI has beautifully reset. Looking for some potential upside on the longer term charts. That's what I want to see. XRP has been holding up very well. Support at $1.96, holding above $2 beautifully, even $2.10. HBAR. Oh, HBAR was up like 3 or 4%. Now it's chilling. Still green, but it's the wicks to the upside. A little frightening for me. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Polkadot. Polkadot's breaking above its potential resistance at $7. I would like to see it hold and continue to the upside. Next target for me would be 8. SUI. SUI, I want to see get back above this like $4.35 area, $4.35. As long as it holds above $4, I'll be happy. But I really want to see it get back into this ascending pattern, ascending channel. Because right now it kind of looks like it's pinching. Weird pinch. Very odd behavior from SUI compared to what it's been doing. This does not instill a bullish thought for me on SUI specifically. But we've seen this happen before. C has been very choppy, holding 40 cents. It looks relatively okay. Kind of weak, specifically just because of the volume kind of being a little meh. RSI's got some kind of pattern going on. Almost like inverse head and shoulders on the RSI. So maybe potential upside that's going to send the RSI going crazy. CAS has been super sideways, crazy sideways. RSI is continuing to the upside while the price is continuing to the downside. On the upper side of that, that is technically bearish div. I would like to see a rejection here, though, to comfortably say yes, bearish div. If this price goes down, then we for sure got bearish div on CAS. More Money said, FTM, give me your take. Let's go take a look at FTM really quick. Digi said Turbo hit a penny today. Like green or red. FTM broke below $1.13. I would have loved to have seen a double bottom situation on 85 cents. The fact that it broke below that is a little frightening. Maybe a retest of that. If it fails, continue to the downside. If it breaks above, retest, continuation to the upside. This could be a fake out, but at the moment, this looks incredibly bearish. So unless you get some kind of reversal happening, I would be terrified. It is currently sitting at a potential support right here. You got confluence here, resistance, 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 resistance. So support right here, resistance right here, support right here, support right here. So there's a lot of confluence at this 77 level. If it can't hold that though, it's probably in for some trouble. Avalanche holding this 36.66 level very nicely. Kind of got a higher low situation as well, which is good. That means that the price action is trending in the right direction. Chainlink. Chainlink is actually, again, below its support level, just like SUI. So I would like to see Chainlink get back above 2250 and stay above there and continue to hold this line, this green line. If it can't do that, if it fails this or turns this into resistance right now, tests this as resistance and continues to the downside, that's going to be a little bit sketchy. Doge. I want to say Doge is bearish because it was holding this general like uptrend accumulation situation up here for quite some time, and it broke below, and now it just kind of looks like doo-doo. But right here, this straight line is also bearish for me. I want to see some established volume in this area, and Doge seems to be establishing that volume right now. So I guess for longer term sustainability, I'm not mad at what it's doing. I don't know where the price level, the support price levels could be coming from, if it's all psychological. I'm sure that that seems the case. 26, 30. I would just look for it to hold 30. As long as it holds above 30, I'm okay with it. And it does seem to be setting up higher lows, which is that uptrend situation. Let's go streaking 3, said Turbo. Let's go take a look at Turbo really quick. Nice. Turbo still in a general uptrend. It's faint. Maybe even an ascending channel. Not a lot of confluence. Just 3 points on the bottom, 2 points on the top. So it's iffy, but it's there. And you could probably even make this argument. Yeah, it's kind of keeping that same trajectory all the way through. It does seem to be holding on the lower portion of this pattern. I would like to see it get back above this. 11 cents probably. I want to see it get back above 10 for sure, for psychological reasons. And then back above 11 for this line. Retest, hold, and continue. And it's probably going to do the same thing up here. Retest, hold, and continue. If I was looking for something bullish, that would be my idea. That would be my concept. Otherwise, bearish, look for a rejection off of this level. Continuation to the downside. Rejection and continuation. You're always looking for activities where price action seems to be responding. Points of interest. Because you got support here. Support, support, support. This is a point of interest. This line right here, that links perfectly between all of these points. That is a point of interest. You got resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, support, resistance. This is also a point of interest, the midpoint of this entire move. And then up here, there's not a lot, but there's 2 points of resistance, 2 points of interest. So that's the top right now of this range. John said Hoff's lost by a turbo today. Hoff said problem is FTM is changing. My 2 1-cent losses trump all your wins. John said Broncos tied it up. F yeah. Hoff said that catch was you had to see it. Digi said kind of looks like fire. And Hoff said FTM is pulling a Matic and changing names. Yeah, guys, the name changing always seems to be a sketchy situation. It just reminds me of criminals when they change their alias. And they have like 18 different aliases listed below their mugshot. Polygon seems to change their names to avoid like stuff from the past. Because if you're trying to look up like poll, news on poll. Poll, historic, bad news. It's not going to show up because there's nothing in history called poll. It was called Matic back then. But no one knows that. 2 months ago, Matic is dead. Polygon Matic death. Poll. Why is Matic failing and struggling? See, everyone still calls it Matic. It was named Matic, then they changed it to Polygon, and then they changed it to Poll. They change it too many times. It makes them, even if they're not doing anything wrong, it makes it look like they're running from something. JWaz Adventure said, JJ, can you look at Hund, please? Yes, I can. Ooh. Wow. Okay, right off the bat, bearish div. But you could argue that that played out already. Absolutely, down 40%. Now, having said that, do we have bullish div? Hang on. If we do, it's going to be pretty damn close. This is up. That is indeed up. And this is down. Yeah, no, I can't stretch it all the way. So technically no bearish or bullish div. It is in a overall, actually it's not even really a downtrend, it's going up. The price is going up right here. So you're holding an uptrend, pretty decent size uptrend as well. You got some overhead resistance is all. That's all I see actually. This could potentially be a giant triangle setup, which actually would be insane. This goes back to October. So it looks like it bottomed. It looks like it bottomed right here. You even got potential inverse head and shoulders. 3 hits to the downside, which is bullish, which you see here. The big, violent response. I don't know, honestly. I would just look for the same exact thing to occur. You got a big violent response, and then a little choppy downtrend, and then a big violent response, and then a little choppy downtrend, and then a big violent response. Is it going to stop right here and do a little choppy downtrend? I would either look for that or a break above this and continuation, retest and continuation. The alternative would be if it's insanely bullish right now, this could even just curl up, break out, retest, and continue. Because in the past, it's, I don't know, that seems like a downtrend as well over time. Yeah. So maybe I feel like my first idea makes the most sense in my head, and that's like my artistic interpretation, just because I have nothing else to go off of. Let's get that curl up then. Thanks, JJ. Appreciate you, JY. Thanks for stopping by. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs before the end of January. We're currently sitting at 519. If we could get to 520 before the end of the stream, I would be very happy boy. Let's see what else. What were we on? We're on Lunk next. Lunk, I'm not going to spend too much time on. We got resistance at, what is this, 12 and a half, 13? WF Capital said, so knows no dips. What's a dip? Haha. Let's go look at So again. Very nice. 18% candle, guys. Definitely, maybe want to check this one out. Not financial advice. It's only up 54% in the past 24 hours. That's not even a lot. Polygon Matic Pole. This thing does seem to be in a potential gigantic triangle. I would love to see it break above this and just get like a big FU rally for all the haters. I feel like that's possible, but we'll have to see. The most hated rally thing, I feel like that is genuinely real. People will just harp on how bad these coins are and they're awful and you should never buy them for this reason and that reason. And then they pump like crazy and they're like, it's going to go to 0, and it never does. It might not outperform everything else. The pump is like a pump of spite, but it's probably worth trading. So as much as I talk crap about this thing, I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't trade it, because if there's money to be made, please by all means make it. Digi said, what is that one? This SOH? It is Shadows of Hope, and it is on Sol. I can tweet the contract address if you want. Let me actually just copy paste it. I'll copy paste it. There you go. Not financial advice, guys. Exercise caution. It is a meme coin, so just be careful. But yeah, Polygon Matic Pole got this pretty big upper trend line resistance since the beginning of December. So for the past month, it's been struggling to break above these levels. If it did break above those levels, I would say probably looking for a pretty decent size move out of that. You got a little fake out to the downside, and every time that happens, it moves in the opposite direction. So, but we are reaching the cusp of the triangle. Near is up 0.45%. I'm seeing kind of like maybe a triangle situation out of near right here. It's sloppy, but it's there. WF Capital said Dev is doxed. Chiliz. Chiliz had an upper trendline resistance. It looks like it potentially broke out, retested. Sometimes, though, when it does look this way, it'll just chop. And then maybe it'll break back down below and continue to the downside and look like crap. I don't know. But right now, in my opinion, it looks like it broke above a resistance level since the beginning of December for the past month. Retested it bullish and is continuing to the upside. I would love to see Chiliz break back above this 12.5 cent level and get a nice pump to the upside. And then MicroStrategy, DXY, Silver, NASDAQ, S&P, all looking the same since we last looked at them. Very nice. The Fractal currently has the S&P at a potential $6,460 on January 31st, 2025. That is the end of the Fractal. After that, we'll have to pull a new one out of our ass. Bitcoin dominance is still continuing to reject its 50 daily moving average. Now setting up beautiful upper trendline resistance. We're tracking it. Not a ton of confluence, but it can't seem to get above this level here. Right here. Which we want to see continue, so that way our alts can start to pump. All right, let's see. Bitcoin itself, kind of chilling. I'm looking for a pretty decent sized pump until New Year's Eve. Strictly based on the fractal that I just pulled out today, which is entirely just this previous move, even including the current move, the current candles. Really quick, congratulations, Miguel Gonzalez, for winning the daily close contest. He was closest without going over. He won bragging rights. Spam some bananas in the chat for Miguel Gonzalez. Hoff's guess was $95,300.01. This is the second time in history that this has happened on the channel and to Hoff's. The actual close was $95,300.00. And somehow, Hoff's was a penny over again, which is insanity. JY's Avenger said, Ben Cowan was right. Until ETH BTC outperforms in January, alts will be stuck. Ben Cowan said that? I actually said that Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin were going to steal a show in December and January, the end of December. Like, it was all going to be Bitcoin's show, and then come January, it was going to be altcoin's turn. You said until ETH BTC outperforms in January, alts will be stuck. Lexa said, holy shit, bro is cursed. Isn't that crazy? Is he cursed? That's kind of like a different form of luck. How do you do that twice? 1 penny is crazy. Hoff said, I feel like it was around that same price last time. I can't remember. What? What are you talking about now? All right. JY's Adventure said, yeah, he's been saying that. Okay, interesting. Until ETH BTC outperforms in January, alts will be stuck. I guess what I'm curious about is why is ETH being outperformed by SOL at this point? And what if it was SOL BTC outperforming in January? What do you say to that? Hoff said like around 95? Yeah, probably. We'd have to go look. JY said he made an ADA video recently. I don't even want to watch it. I refuse. Just give me the TLDR. He's probably like, I'm so smart. Join my group. Sol doesn't move alts. I'm not gonna disagree with you, but I think ETH is in a little more trouble than they were last bull market. Specifically because it didn't have to compete with Sol or SUI or other ecosystems. And this time around it does. And for the past 2 months, Sol DeFi has made more revenue than Ethereum. So it seems like ETH, the coin with the highest chance of genuinely being an ETH killer, in my opinion, right now is SOL. Followed by probably, I guess, XRP and then SUI. Could you imagine if it was XRP, though? Imagine if this whole thing, everyone's like, this is a SOL killer. That's a ETH killer. I'm going to be the next number 2 altcoin. And it just ends up being XRP. That would be the biggest slap in the face to Vitalik and all the ETH holders. I think, I don't know, I feel like there would have to be, that would be like a cryptocurrency civil war at that point between XRP and Ethereum. That would be crazy. Could you imagine? Let's actually go look. Yeah, XRP. I don't know. XRP and SOL both seem to have a pretty damn good chance to dethrone. All I gotta do is a freaking 4x. That's nothing. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna stop talking. I really want to see ETH break above. What am I looking at? ETH Bitcoin? Oh. You got a little Adam Eve. Didn't really come to fruition. Did break above this 0.03 area, but it failed to hold. And now it tested it as resistance, and it's failing it again. Let's go look at SOL BTC. I think this might be it. This might be it, guys. This might be the flippening. So I'm going to do this. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see, so this is resistance as well. So forget I said anything. There's no such thing as gaslighting, guys. There's no such thing as gaslighting. JJsCrypticCorner said, when I say alts, I mean like Litecoin, Doge, etc. Or ETH Classic, maybe. Crypto Crusader said, I got you on a sub. Appreciate you, Crypto Crusader. You're an absolute legend. Welcome to the club. Welcome to Cornerville. We're trying to figure out a name. I can't figure out a name. Hoffs said Cornerville. I actually kind of like it. That we might save that for members. I don't know. Greg said, I've been in Bitcoin since 2015. If you can't handle 20 to 30% swings during a bull run, you're not tall enough to ride crypto. JJsCrypticCorner said, well, most charts are from history. When ETH BTC outperforms, that's when alt season starts. I know. I'm just giving you a hard time. I do think that eventually something is going to flip ETH. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that flip ETH is going to be just the revenue, and ETH will become a store of value like Bitcoin. I don't know. JJsCrypticCorner said, now, of course, SOL and its ecosystem had its own bull run, but when you ask most investors, they ask when alt season still. Oh, yeah, we definitely haven't entered alt season. That's why I think I was kind of shunned within the Discord community because everyone's like, it's alt season, it's a bull market. And I'm like, no, it's not. The bull market doesn't start until 2025. And then they would be like, are you dumb? Are you crazy? We're in a bull market because 3 or 4 flavor of the week coins exploded. Am I jaundiced again? I swear. I spent so much time last night trying to fix my freaking camera. And then the color balance, I was like, I can't figure out this color crap. I just need to get a white light bulb. It's the yellow light bulb. I think you're just going to have to deal with me being jaundiced. There's no way around it. I'm a freaking ginger. What do you expect? Lexa said noobs thought it was alt season. See, the problem is they were like OGs. But yeah, Greg, I agree. 20 to 30% swings. There was a lot of new people like last 2-3 weeks coming to the channel asking about the pullback. And at the time, it was only like 1 or 2%. I felt really bad, but I had to be truthful. 30 to 50% pullbacks during a bull market are literally the most normal, consistent things in bull markets. JJsCrypticCorner said, if you were on Solana and some other ecosystems, you would feel like it's a bull run. Yeah, I understand that as well. WF Capital said, ha 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 ha. Yeah, a white light. I don't know if I'm gonna get that though. I think you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. I don't want to be blinded. I make enough sacrifices for you guys anyways as it is. JY's Avenger said so many 100x to 1000x memes. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's definitely an echo chamber kind of situation. Hoff said I was wrong last time. I guess 89,856 closed at 89,855.99. Dude, you can't even get it when you guess 0.00. That's got to be bad luck, man. There's no way. You guessed 89,856.00 and it closed 89,855.99. This time, you guessed 95,300 and a penny and it closed 95,300. Crypto Crusader said, "What is your accent, Northeast?" I'm from Michigan, so yeah, I'm technically Midwestern. Maybe a little bit of Yooper. I might sound Canadian. I'm not sure. It always trips me out when people ask me what's my accent, because in my brain it's not an accent. So I'm like, "You have an accent?" But yeah, I'm from Michigan, so I got a Michigan accent. Midwestern dad is my accent. What were we just looking at? Yeah, Sol BTC. I would love to see Sol BTC break out. Lexa said effing Canadian. Tyler said, wait. Did I miss Hoff's losing by another penny? Yes, you did, Tyler. Absolute legendary moment in the live stream. Second time in the same year. Second time in the same quarter even, I think. Hoff's lost by a penny again. Greg said all charts are historic other than current price and volume. All the indicators, oscillators, moving averages are nothing more than historic mathematically deduced statistical information. Well said. Hoff said Tyler missed it. Haha. Crypto Crusader said awesome. Florida here. Then you can probably hang out with Hoffs and ask him what his secret is of being able to guess the daily close price, but over by 1 penny every single time. Flexa said, when I was a kid, I got a Canada accent. I was like, what the hell is a candle accent? That's just dyslexia, JJ. When I was a kid, I got a Canada accent. Then when I got to the UK, the kids at school bullied it out of me. It's so sad. Now I can switch into either. That's actually awesome. Tyler said, no. JW's Adventure said, Fartcoin and many others would make you think alt season has already started. Those are isolated, though. Those are micro caps. Little baby caps. I feel like we've been getting... There's been bull runs for coins during the bear market or during bear trends. There has not been a bull market yet, in my opinion. I think it's starting right now. I think the most recent move out of all of our alts going up a couple 100x, I think that was the foundation of the bull market. Digi said, what was this address for? SOH, this thing? The contract address that I pasted in the chat forever ago? It's this. Hoff said, I'm dead. JW's Adventure said, who got in Fartcoin early with size and held? LOL. Not me for sure. Dude, my biggest L, I think, is GOAT. And you could probably find the stream. When GOAT first launched, it was on like the top 100, and I clicked on it, and it was down here. It was probably even right here. But I'm just going to say for the sake of argument, it was probably around here. And I was looking at the holders, and it had the scammy setup. It had a bunch of wallets with right here. It's the same thing even. It's still the same thing. There's only $8.7 million in liquidity, yet somehow these wallets have way more than that worth of value. So if any one of these people ever sold, they would rug the entire liquidity. These might be exchanges at this point, but at the time, I don't think they were. It was very early on. And I looked at the holders, and I was like, I swear to God, straight face, looked at the camera, I said, this thing's going to effing rug. What did it do? The next day, it went to $500 million market cap, and I looked like a complete freaking idiot. And that's been my biggest L since I started streaming. So definitely, I don't know, exercise caution when you are paying attention to what I'm saying. Or maybe don't. Maybe I exercise too much caution. Let's see. Tyler said Hoff gets the win. I don't even care. That's awesome. And we're getting him a mug. We're getting him a mug, Tyler. Digi said, oh yeah, LOL, thank you. Hoff said, this one was even better because it stayed on my price for like 20 seconds. Dude, I thought I was going to have to pay you the big boy prize. I was so scared. Tyler said, JJ, got any news? I'm so sad. Why? Because Pinlink is down like 5 cents? How do I get back there? Can I not do that here? Okay, I guess I just did that for no reason. Pinlink is down 4% on the day. JY said, I saw Fartcoin with you guys. Never bought it. Now it's at 1 billion FML. Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel it. The ones that we think are just silly nonsense, we don't buy. And then the ones that we do buy go to zero. It happens to everyone. Tyler. I don't think there's any news. It's holding $2. Holding $2. Looking good. Tyler said, no, LOL. So sad I missed Hops losing by a penny. Oh, it happens, man. It happens. That's why you gotta subscribe, ring the bell, and share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends so that way they can be like, dude, JJ's on. Hops is about to lose by a penny again. And you can be like, oh, crap, and get on the stream. It's important. It's important stuff. Let's see, 9 hours ago. 2025 will be the year of tokenized and fractionalized deep-in real-world assets. Have a browse of our latest deep dive article to understand how Pinlink's RWA tokenized deep-in marketplace will provide the missing piece in the puzzle for delivering enterprise-scale decentralized AI applications. Very nice. Look at this asshole. Shut up. They're polluting the world with electricity. Okay. I hate these people. They bug the crap out of me. But yeah, holding $2 quite well. We still got our bullish div, like insane bullish div. I do want to see this hold, though. I don't want to see it go any lower than it's currently sitting. If it breaks below $2, I think that's going to invalidate our bullish div. Bitcoin is currently sitting at 95,141.59 cents. Tyler said, I see a massive pump coming very soon out of Pinlink. I would love to see that. I see that you're on every day, but I have this thing called work, 7 a.m. 7 p.m. Work? I've never heard of that. That's weird. ETH 39 or 33.93 and 58 cents. Who works on a Saturday? Like the most privileged thing I've ever said in my entire life. I should have worked today, but I'm getting ready to freaking go to Georgia, and I don't want to go. But I feel a lot better now. I got a driving buddy. It's gonna be in the passenger seat, so I don't have to at least drive by myself. John said, "LOL, this guy has a job." Flexa said, "Freaking anti-electricity fairies polluting the feed on electrical devices." It's so weird, man. They're like, pollution. What am I polluting? Warm air in my home? What are you talking about? You know what's not going to affect global warming? A little warehouse full of computers. You know what is going to affect global warming? Maybe, I don't know, the internet that you're using that has like ginormous facilities of server racks producing a crap ton of freaking heat. Like if you genuinely have a problem with pollution on that level, you shouldn't be on the computer complaining about it. Because you're a part of the problem at that point. And then they're like, I'm just trying to spread the word. Well, stop. Go away. And then maybe it'll get better. Tyler said, I work the stupidest shift, LMAO. DuPont shifts days and nights, 12-hour days. Do you at least only work 4 days? Because that'd be nice. A little 3-day weekend every single week. 12 times 4 is 48. That's a lot. That's a lot of freaking hours. I'm about to have the longest 2 work weeks of my life. I'm going down to Georgia. Yeah, just so you guys are ready, I'm going to start preparing you. From January 5th through the 11th, I'm going to be in Georgia. And then January 19th through the 25th, I'm going to be in Georgia. So my streams either won't exist or they'll be really crappy. I'm hoping the internet there is going to suffice. I'm going to try to bring an Ethernet cable and plug directly into the freaking internet the right way. So that way I can have a decent stream. Otherwise, if it's really awful and the Wi-Fi sucks and I can't manage, I'm just going to try to pre-record videos for you guys. I'll do my best. I might just keep you guys updated on the project that I'm working on. I don't freaking know. But I want to continue the crypto stuff, obviously, because that's my bread and butter. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for being here. John mentioned $110,000 Bitcoin by December 29th. That is tomorrow. So we will see if that comes to fruition. As of right now, we're currently sitting at 95,206. Flexa said, I hope you all get to retire early. F work, slavery, BS, paying it all the way, having F all left to put it away. Yeah, I agree. Not everyone can be rich, but everyone here can. I agree with that as well. We are all going to retire together. We're going to buy a freaking island, man. Crypto island. Tyler said, my last job was working on a drilling rig. Worked 14 on, 14 off, 12.5 at a minimum each day, sometimes 16-hour days. Dude, I hope you got paid bank. Those drilling rigs look like a nightmare. Flexa said, on that wish of luck, I'm off to bed. Take it easy, Flexa. Going to bed at this hour on a Saturday. A little weird. I'm sure you're in a different time zone, though, so I'll shut up. Thanks for stopping by, my guy. Let's see. We've been going for just over 2 hours. We got 25 people watching, guys. Don't forget to share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of January. We're currently sitting at 519. So, oh, we're at 520. Hell yeah. 27 people watching, 18 likes. Can we get to 20 likes? That would be pretty cool. Let me know what coins you guys want me to check out. I'm interested. Let's actually go look at Litecoin. And then I want to look at Bitcoin Cash. And then I want to look at ETH Classic. I want to look at all the PayPal coins. Litecoin has support at $100. Holding very nicely. Tyler said hard work. That's for sure. Made about 90K a year. Nice. So yeah, Litecoin has support around 100. Some resistance at 105. Previous resistance turned support, turned resistance again. Would love to see Litecoin break above 105 and continue. What else do we got? We got Bitcoin Cash. Tyler said Sandbox. Flexa said sleep good. Don't get square eyes. LOL. 1 a.m. Sunday morning. Going to the dirt bikes later. Nice. Let's do Bitcoin Cash really quick. Bitcoin Cash looks like the same situation as Litecoin, if I'm being completely honest. Got some historical resistance at 484. Looks like it's holding support at 400. 435. I want to see it get back above 484. Let's go look at Sandbox for Tyler. Sandbox, we did look at earlier. You got some support at 49, support at 55, and support at, or resistance at 58. I want to see it break above that resistance and use it as support and continue to the upside. And let's look at ETH Classic. Yeah, all of these charts look weirdly identical. I mean, let's see. There's like support here. The resistance, I would say, is probably here, actually. The mid-range is sloppy. I would actually go exactly where it's at, because you got, hang on. You got confluence right here. All right here. Even technically right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. And then, I mean, right here is going to be easy enough to point out. Yeah, I want to see if ETH Classic get above, probably, I want to see it hit 27. Hold above 26.5, break above 27.75, and continue to the upside. That was a pretty decent support turned resistance now. Let's go look at Mana. I haven't done check up on all the gaming coins in quite some time. Tyler, let's see, hold on. Flexa said, oh shit, real quick, someone won $1.2 billion on Cali on Mega Millions. Nice. wasn't Hoff's, he'd be one number off. Tyler said that's Cali. They always win. Flexa said, here it's always old people. Right? That's crazy. I can't imagine winning that much money. That'd be so awesome. Yeah, Decentraland looks similar to everything else. Everything's just kind of waiting for permission from the rest of the market. Yep. I still can't believe Hoffs did that shit. That's so crazy. But all right, guys. I'm probably gonna call it. Play some DayZ in a little bit here. So feel free to stop by later and watch me and Reese. Probably, I don't know. We'll probably figure some fun stuff out. See if Liz wants to play and Drew. Get the whole crew back together. If you guys ever want to join us, join the Discord. We'll invite you to our server. It's a fun time. But as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Don't forget to smash the like button. Share the stream with your like-minded crypto friends. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs before the end of January. I appreciate you guys, and good night. Happy Saturday. Oh, I'm gonna go look at Algo really quick for Tyler. That's pretty funny. Really quick. Algo looks like it's recovering quite nicely. Got some resistance at 40. 37, and then 30. 30 held up. I would even go 32. Basically want to see this break back above 37. Hold it. Break above 40. Hold it. And continue to the upside. But yeah, the chart actually looks relatively better than the rest of the market. You do have this resistance line, which I guess you could argue that it broke above. Maybe. Yeah. A little bit iffy. Looks good, though. Greg said, many thanks, JJ. Show your support and hit the like on your way out. Yeah, guys. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Saturday and good night.